Hey guys, I'm C with Purple Labs and I'm here with Oliver from SonarWatch. Oliver,
Hi.
how are you doing?
I'm fine, and being here is really amazing, so I'm fine.
How are you enjoying the Hacker House?
Sorry?
How are you enjoying the Hacker House?
Really, I arrived yesterday and I met a lot of people, so it was really cool to see all this energy around Solana, so that's fun.
Yeah, so, I mean, Solana is kind of your baby in the sense that you build in it, right?
Yeah. So it's good to also see people that we are working with since months and we can finally see them, so that's cool.
Tell me about SonarWatch.
Yeah. So basically, we are a dashboard that helps you to track all your DeFi assets. So if you have some investments on Solana DeFi, you will be able to see and track all your funds and see if you are performing well or not.
Of course. Where did you see the need to come in and build this dashboard?
Yeah, so the whole story begins 1 year ago when I started to use Solana myself with my personal funds, and I wanted a way to track basically my investments.
Of course.
So I decided to build a tool during my free time, and then at some point I decided to share the tool to the community, and the feedbacks were really good. So at some point I decided to switch full-time on this tool, and that's how it started.
That's really cool. Wait, you built it all yourself?
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, right now the team is, we are 3 on the team, but it started March of last year.
That's really cool. And why Solana?
Why Solana? Good question. At the very beginning, I was trying to do some DeFi on Ethereum, but fees was so expensive. So that's why I wanted to try a more retail blockchain, and that's where Solana comes.
Do you think Solana is a good entry point for someone that has no idea about Web3?
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good idea to begin with Solana because basically, as the fees are not high, you can just put $10 on any smart contract or any platform and just try yourself, try to understand, and then so it's a really good place to start with.
Oh, cool. Why do you think people should, dwell within DeFi? Why do you think people should, like my grandmother? Okay, my grandmother. It's like DeFi. What is DeFi? Explain to my grandmother why she should get into DeFi.
The DeFi means decentralized finance. So it means that basically this is the same thing that we have in finance, classic finance, centralized finance, but it's on decentralized way. So to do that, we need, for example, let's say Solana to help the decentralized way. So basically, it allows you to invest in some tokens and have some yields around it.
Okay. Do you think it's like this is the future, right? Do you think the future of finance really relies on DeFi?
I don't know, but I guess we see that there is more and more attraction around it, and especially right now with the current events that we see on Ukraine. So I guess it started to be more and more known, and people ask themselves if they want to trust banks or if they want to trust a decentralized protocol. So we will see.
Yeah, I mean, also within DeFi protocols, there's also a lot more that you can do with your funds, right? So I think that becomes very interesting. What tips would you give for someone that has no idea and just wants to get into DeFi?
So what I could advise to someone who do not know anything about DeFi, just start with a small amount of money. I mean, $10 is enough to start to try. You go to maybe SonarWatch.
You go to SonarWatch.
Maybe.
No, you have to go to SonarWatch.
And we have a list of all the protocols that there are on Solana. So you can choose one and try it yourself and figure out how it's work. We do some Medium articles to explain to people how DeFi works and things like that. So maybe just try. The best advice is just try and see what happened, and as soon as you understand, you can go deep dive into it.
Yeah, I think like that's very Web3, right?
Yeah.
The whole let's just try. Let's hope for the best. Usually it works out pretty well, and I think that's the best way to learn and to get into this whole ecosystem.
That's way to learn. Just try.
Talking about the ecosystem and the community, like what do you feel makes Solana so different from other blockchains?
I think, I don't know, there is something special around Solana because I see so many people that want to build on it. We met a lot of people because basically we are connected with all the platforms and protocols because we need to integrate them to our dashboard. So, I don't know, I feel like people are want to build something useful and yeah, I guess that's why it's so special. I mean, people here are crazy. It's really a good experience to meet all the people.
The vibes at the house.
Yeah, the vibe is
awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's like family. It feels like family.
Yeah, it feels like really close friends and yeah.
Yeah, it's really special, and I think what you said, you made a really special point where the general consensus in building in Solana, especially like the vibe at the hacker house, is like how can we make the experience of a user better, like and safer, and how can we be creative about it?
Yeah, and we need to have a lot of educational content around it because I have to admit that this is not that easy to understand, so we need to make some educational content to help people to try to understand what's happening behind the scene.
So like bridge that gap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, and I think we're going to start seeing more of that in the upcoming months, even weeks, because there is absolutely a need. And I think also like why your dashboard is important because it gives you all the information that you need.
Yeah.
The more clear and transparent things are, the better, and the safer investments you can make and just informed decisions.
Yeah, we help user to make the right choice because we are showing a lot of data and metrics around the current market situation. So it's also helps user to make the right choice on their investments.
Awesome. And where can these people find you?
Basically, you can go to sonar.watch. Or maybe follow us on Twitter and check the Twitter account, which is SonarWatch.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know if you want to like leave a special message, especially for my grandmother that's watching.
I don't know, just try the whole DeFi world. Just put a small amount of money and just try, and you will see what you can do.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Oliver. And yeah.